Hey boo, hey, how you guys doing? My name is LaQuinia Gibson and welcome to my channel. I am a beautiful mess. Now, I don't have a structured 1, 2, 3 point video. I'm just going to speak to you about honesty today and being completely honest with yourself and why it's so important. So over the school year, you guys, I've spoke about numerous of times about how the school year was just taking its toll on me. And so one of the things I had to really sit down and question myself this summer is if I wanted to go back. And if I go back, like, what are the boundaries that we're going to set with ourselves so we're not as stressed out as last year? But in order to do any of those things and anything that's going on in your life, you must be honest with who you are and where you are. So I have a quote. First one is honesty. Not the first one is honesty, but the quote is honesty. It says, tell the truth about how you feel. No feeling is inherently bad. It's the resistance to truth that causes our suffering. Be honest so that you can find solutions to your problems. Now, when I left the school year, I just was not happy with how it ended. I had no problem with my team. I had no problem with my principal. I had no problem with the people that I worked with. It was just the environment. And some of those problems are just out of our control because a lot of them start at home. This school year was really rough for me, and I had to decide, and I still am deciding, if I go back, what are the boundaries we're going to set? How are we not going to have the same school year we did last year? Because in the inside, I felt like a failure. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like no matter how hard I worked, it was worthless. I felt like, what was the point of teaching? If I'm being completely honest, this is, I know this is very raw, but this is the truth. And although I made it, because I'm not a quitter, I don't give up, but I felt depleted in the inside. I felt really depleted in the inside, and I felt like I just wasn't the best teacher. Although I have the awards, I have Teacher of the Year, I have a plaque for my high scores. I just feel like I just wasn't that great because of just how the school year really beat me up. And so in terms of that, you have to be honest with yourself. Is that something that you want to endure again? And most people like to, and in this day and age, I get it. Money is a huge part of your decision and your factors because we are in a recession, whether they want to admit it or not. Food is high, gas is high. To breathe is extremely expensive, okay? And let's not even talk about if somebody actually gets hurt. We cannot afford to really go to the hospital in this day and age. And so, and the presidential debate was a joke. I don't know what is going on, Jesus. So, but I had to start being honest with myself, and I had to ask myself, LaQuinia, is this something that you wanted to do? The answer is yes. I still do thoroughly love teaching kids. I still do love helping people see the best version of themselves and helping people believe that they can actually achieve whatever it is that they have on the inside of them. That is something that really, really makes me happy because I know it's a God-given gift that I am able to, through the power of Him, able to inspire others to be them best selves, because you always have to remember that you have something that the world is waiting on. And when you're too shy to display it, or too not as confident, or you have self-doubt, then the world waits for your greatness to awaken within you so that the world can push forward into a new era, right? Well, that was good, Queen. So but I say all that to you, and I say that to myself. And so I had to start being honest with myself about where I was. Was I happy? Am I happy where I am right now in my life? Am I happy with my job? Am I happy with myself? And so that's what my message is to you today. Is have some honesty with yourself. Sit down and ask yourself, are you truly happy where you are? Can I move myself to the next position? What steps do I have to take, no matter how small, how big, to get myself to that next position in my life? Do not sit in positions where you just stay there for money. Do not sit in positions just because it's comfortable, because all that is a slow suicide. All you're doing is killing yourself slowly. This world and this life, I mean, I know it's crazy right now. Life is just crazy. But it'll pass you by, and you'll look up, and God forbid you on your deathbed, and you just have not accomplished anything, all because you were just scared to be honest with yourself. So that's my prayer for you this week, is that you sit down with yourself, and for me, and be honest with yourself and say, and take stock in your life. Am I happy here, here, here? And if I'm not, what do I have to do to get happy? No matter the steps, no matter how small. I want you to do that this week, okay? And that's what I'm going to do, okay? So that's it. Okay, so go out there. Remember to love yourself and forgive yourself, okay? Bye.